We've got Sunday baseball for you from Denver, Colorado, as it's the Pirates and the Rockies here in the series finale from Coors Field. And the Pirates have an opportunity to win their 5th consecutive series. If they do, they got a chance to gain a game on both first place Milwaukee and the Cubs, who both won yesterday. And the Pirates losing yesterday, but now a chance to take 2 out of 3 from these Rockies, who are in playoff position as of right now. And welcome into the booth. Joe Block and Bob Walk with you here on this Sunday afternoon. Thanks for tuning us in here today. And the Pirates, we don't think a lot about pitching here at Coors Field, but the Rockies got a good start yesterday. Tonight, the Pirates hoping for a good start from Ivan Nova.
Oh, obviously, we're throwing one of our best out there in the rubber match, so we're feeling good about this. And I don't think that Nova is one of those guys that tries to change because it's Coors Field. I expect him to go out there and throw strikes, go after the hitters, just like always, and he's not going to hurt himself by any base on balls. So if he does give up some home runs, hopefully they're solo shots.
Yeah, the Rockies, one of the better offenses in all of baseball, but Nova 6th in the league in earned run average. And his mound opponent today is a rookie, but he hasn't pitched like one. Kyle Freeland going almost into the history books in his last start in the finale before the All-Star break.
Yeah, he's really kind of come onto the scene here in a big way, really from his first start of the season. And a lot of times you don't see rookie pitchers make that impact like that starting in April. But he has done it, and they're trying to slow him down, but they need him in that rotation. They're kind of caught between a rock and a hard place.
Yeah, Freeland has pitched well for Colorado. They're in one of the wild card positions right now. The Pirates trying to get into postseason position the way that they've been playing lately. And Josh Bell, a big part of that. He's had a great series here in Denver. We'll talk about him next here on AT&T Sportsnet. The series finale. Pirates, can they win another series? They have won 4 in a row. They'll take on this Rockies team today. And, they've been able to score some runs because of Josh Bell's bat. He is really starting to develop before our eyes, and he's enjoying hitting here, as many do.
Hey, it's getting to be more consistent is what's really happening with him. That not quite as streaky as he was before. And early in the year, there were some week or two, where he wouldn't do a whole lot, and then he'd have that explosion. Well, there's still some times where he's not doing a whole lot, but instead of a week or two, there are 2 or 3 games, and then you get that explosion. And obviously, when you have his kind of power in this ballpark, he could be instant offense at any point. Great rookie season to this juncture of the year.
And National League rookie ranks, leading in hits and walks, and if it weren't for Cody Bellinger, he might be getting most of the headlines for National League Rookie of the Year. Still having a very fine season for the Pirates. And let's check in with Dan Potash. He's got a game break.
Is brought to you by Allegheny Health Network, the largest health system rated #1 in the region for all the things that matter most. And by Kenny Ross Subaru, Total Confidence Pricing. Let's go Bucks!
Andrew McCutchen and the Pirates getting set. They have won 12 of their last 15. Rockies upending them last night, but a chance to get 2 out of 3 here to start this long road trip. Kyle Freeland standing in the way of the Buccos, who looked very different offensively yesterday. German Marquez, a fantastic outing for the Rockies. So some of these young starters have been impressive.
He really had the strikeout pitch going yesterday's ball game. That was a big difference.
And the RAV4 lineup for the Buccos here today. Starling Marte atop the order. 5 for 10 in the series. Josh Harrison and then Andrew McCutchen. David Freese will clean up today against the lefty. Josh Bell, Jose Osuna, Francisco Cervelli, Jordy Mercer, 7 and 8, and then Ivan Nova. Still got some snow on the mountaintops.
Freeland's numbers this season, he's well over 100 innings. That's why they wanted to take him out of the rotation for a little while and settle that down, keep it under control. But what do? You're trying to get in the playoffs, and he's one of your better pitchers. You need an another starter. You can see why they put him right back in. He has been good.
Yeah, the Honda defense behind him. Carlos Gonzalez out there in right. Charlie Blackmon in center. Ian Desmond over in left. Nolan Arenado, the 4-time Gold Glover, at third. Trevor Story and DJ LeMahieu in the middle. Mark Reynolds at first today. Ryan Hannigan will make his first start of the series behind the plate for Colorado. Arenado making so many spectacular plays in this series. I was talking with David Freese about that today, and he says Arenado has such a great joy playing.
He made a play yesterday that I could say won the game for him, even though it didn't really, if you look at the final score and all that, but it totally changed the situation on that double play he got started. Should have been a base hit to left field.
Umpiring crew today, David Rackley calling the balls and strikes. Crew chief is Joe West over at first base. Alfonso Marquez and Chad Fairchild. There's Joe. Both teams hitting the road today. Rockies are going to head out on a road trip. Kyle Freeland ready to work.
The road trip, just going to the airport here.
Yeah, it's out in eastern Colorado. About half-hour, 45-minute drive from here. Marte in his second series back.
Left-hander on the mound. Those fast guys are always thinking about pushing a bunt to the first base side. Lefties, they traditionally take a little longer to get moving in that direction if there's a bunt down. You can see there Freeland, as he finishes his delivery, brings his left leg all the way around on the third base side. So if there's a bunt down toward first, he's going to get a late break.
And Freeland has only had a handful of tougher starts here in this rookie season. The Pirates did deal him one of those last time around. Cracked his bat. And tough to get Marte out here in this ballpark, but he's gone and one away. And we've been keeping track of how many runs the Pirates score in this series, because that means how many dollars off you'll get for tickets coming up on the upcoming homestand in the baseline box, outfield box, corner box, and bleachers for that Tuesday, August 1st through August 8th homestand. When the Bucks score, you score every run in this series. So how about another good night like they had on Friday night? Josh Harrison checking in at 272. You talk about some of those plays that Arenado was making that may have changed the game. How about that double play that Harrison hit into? I thought that was going to be an RBI hit. And
that's what I was talking about.
Yeah,
that was a game changer. We got the that goes through, which normally it's going to. We get the tying run on base with nobody out.
And that was in the 8th inning before the Pirates even rallied in the 9th. So stop that. We've joked about the plus minus through the years, right? You know, if you take some runs away or you add some with the bat, Arenado might be the league leader in that category.
One of the best two-way players there is in the game today.
See if the Pirates can get some runs for Nova today. Pirates have some guys in that lineup that have hit lefties well. And they did get 9 hits off Freeland in his 5 2/3 innings back in Pittsburgh. Chad Kuhl went yesterday, and he was disappointed in his outing, but I thought he pitched, especially considering first start at Coors Field. This lineup, which has been red hot, he kept the team in the ball game with 4 runs over 6 innings yesterday. Arenado on that routine play.
Yeah, I agree with that.
That's kind of what you're looking for here, right?
Your standards have to be a little bit different here in this ballpark. And normally 4 runs in 6 innings, you're not going to be real happy with your outing. But 4 here, it's an acceptable start, I believe. Did a nice job too, standing up for Kutch. And today, kind of the dig in. Obviously, yesterday there was some action going on, and Freeland is, I think, 3rd in the league in hitting batters. He's hit 8 this year. 11 is the most. So, going to have to keep an eye on that situation as the day goes along. If he hits somebody, it's probably going to be on accident, but the Pirates aren't going to feel that way, believe me. And outfield play has been outstanding in these first 2 games, especially by Kutch. He's done some great work in center field. Hopefully that'll continue today.
And after a couple wide ones.
But Freeland likes to jam people. We saw that with Marte, that first at bat. Likes to run the ball inside. That's why he hits guys. But it's not like he's throwing at people. It just comes with his style of pitching. But after yesterday, if he plunks somebody, we'll see how it goes.
See how aggressive he'll be. Freeland, a native of Denver. Grew up here, went to Thomas Jefferson High School. 24 years old. Twisting foul and into the seats. McCutchen got things going yesterday with an RBI double in the first inning. Pirates have scored in the first inning in each of the first 2 games. Problem was that Marquez got into quite a groove those final 6 innings he pitched yesterday. Hitters count now for McCutchen. Bud Black, first-year manager of the Rockies, former pitcher.
Just barely caught the outside corner.
Fouls that past Joey Cora. It's a warm day today, 89 at game time, so you'll see a lot of guys in shorts and shirt sleeves. Kind of a hazy cloud cover today. There you go. Comes back to strike out McCutchen. 1-2-3 first for Kyle Freeland. And now the Rockies come to bat against Ivan Nova. very well represented. Wow, we knew that Charlie Blackmon had a Cardinal fan for a brother. Look at that. The long bushy beard and the red cap over there. Here's the lineup for Bud Black's Rockies today. Blackmon atop the order, 4 for 8 with 2 home runs in his career against Nova. LeMahieu and Arenado, very dangerous top of the order. Middle, just the same. Reynolds, Desmond, and Gonzalez. Story, Hannigan, and Freeland will round out the Rockies order here today.
You can see why they're having a very good year. They got a strong lineup, and this year they're getting some good pitching. Speaking of good pitching, look at Nova's numbers this year. 16 walks, 73 strikeouts in his 126 innings of work.
Second time he's pitched here. Pitched here with the Yankees about 13 months ago. It was first time around. Blackmon, a couple of extra base hits yesterday. He has more hits than anybody in baseball. There's a lot of that.
I'm trying to hit the outside corner, pretty much did. And that's why I think the ball really didn't go very far, is because it got on the end of the bat. That really right there is what Nova's game plan always is. Take the sting out of the bat. If all you're getting are just stuff off the ends, contact in by the label, you're not going to give up a lot of hits, even though that one there was a hit.
LeMahieu with a bunt, and it will roll foul. Took a left turn.
It fell off the edge of the grass, and that gave it momentum to cross that line. Most places there's a little bit of a lip there when you leave the grass. So your goal is to have the ball stay up on the grass. You could see Freese that as soon as it came off the grass there, he was in no hurry to pick it up. He knew what was going to happen.
Wouldn't have gotten them anyway if they did. So might as well wait. And sure enough, just a strike on LeMahieu. .311 hitter. And that has been going up lately. Last 5 weeks hitting close to 400. Blackmon can run at first, though less than earlier in his career. Eight steals, been thrown out 6 times.
What if the beard slows him down? Catches the wind.
Stole 43 2 years ago, and that beard was half its length.
It was more aerodynamic then.
You don't see swimmers with those. When he's tracking down balls out in the outfield there, might summertime catch some bugs in there or something. There's his
St. Louis right there in the first row.
That's going to be a big game tonight. Cardinals and Cubs. Maybe he's gearing up for that. Aren't we all kind of Cardinal fans at the moment with them behind the Pirates in the standings? Playing the Cubs?
I will just about always root for whoever's playing the Cubs.
There's a strike. Yeah, whoever's
without having to look at the standings.
And when they're playing the Cubs, absolutely. There you go. Cardinals are behind the Pirates today as the day begins. That's the night game. Waka and Quintana. Pirates are 3 games back. Cubs and Brewers won yesterday. As Danny told you, Brewers had to hold on against Philly. It's just fun that we're looking at the scoreboard again. You know, Pirates, when we woke up last Sunday morning, they were 8 games out. And then there was been very little that had really inspired things. A tie game there in Philly right now. But you had a feeling that there was more in there. And now the Pirates have put that together to get to the break-even point of the season. Slowly hit. They'll definitely get one. They'll get two. All right. Nicely done. And taking a page from the Trevor Williams book, getting some double play balls.
Very nice. Again, taking the sting out of the bat. That ball was not hit very hard. No chance that's going to get through the infield anywhere.
And the defense for the Pirates today, there's Jordy Mercer who started it. Josh Harrison, his double play partner. Freeze and Bell on the corners. In the outfield, Marte McCutcheon. Jose Osuna gets to start today with Polanco on the DL. Francisco Cervelli back behind the plate. Day game after night. He has started all but one game since the All-Star break. In fact, all but one game in this pretty much this whole stretch of the Pirates winning. Now Arenado leads all of baseball with 83 runs batted in. And that double play ball clearing the bases ahead of him.
One of those right on right changeups, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Beautiful pitch. This really tells you something about your changeup when you can throw it in the middle of the plate to a right-hand hitter and you still get an easy swing and miss.
And then upstairs with a fastball, dispatching Arenado, and a good first inning for Ivan Nova. Scoreless through a frame here in Denver. Here at Coors, and taking a look at our today's Allegheny Health Network injury update. The Rockies are trying to limit Kyle Freeland's innings, but had to put him back in the rotation when Tyler Chatwood put on the disabled list a week ago. He has a strained calf happening in his last start, and through a 2-inning simulated game on Friday. He's scheduled to throw another one tomorrow in St. Louis, another 2-inning sim game. So Rockies hoping to get healthy. That's something that the Pirates have been very fortunate with. They've used 6 starting pitchers in total this year, and all have been healthy. Tyler Glasnow the 6th.
Very unusual to have that sort of good fortune when it comes to starting rotation.
When you think about it, the first 2 games of the series started by Williams and Cool. How much have they benefited from being able to be healthy and have all these starts? They've improved.
Oh yeah, on the job training. Did a pregame on the radio with Ray for his Sunday show, and that's one of the things he mentioned was they're getting better because they're out there and they're pitching.
I think the same could be said of Josh Bell.
Absolutely. He's, you know, and everybody's not going to be like that.
Yeah.
You know, you have to be the right kind of individual to, I think, to handle the unsuccessful times and not let it get to you. A lot of young guys aren't equipped to do that sort of thing. And I think guys like Trevor there and Bell at the plate. I mean, it's been up and down for Josh Bell. He's not just ripping the cover off the ball every time he goes out there. There's been some times where he's had some long stretches where taking some bad swings, hadn't looked good. But he doesn't let it get to him. And to the Pirates' credit, they've stuck with him and sent him back out there to the next day. And as I was saying earlier, those stretches are getting kind of small now. They have a couple of games in a row where he doesn't do much, and then that's it. Then they'll have a game where he knocks in some runs.
Rio getting the top of the zone. Freeland, good athlete.
Really? Huh.
He can swing the bat. He can field his position too.
Yeah, he can field Arenado's position also. Can field a couple positions.
I mean, normally you'd let the
Glover, one of the best third basemen in all of baseball, if not the best, right there behind you. Even for the future, he's probably better off letting Arenado go ahead and handle that ball. But it looked nice.
Youthful exuberance.
Yeah.
Arenado's made plenty of those. He'll let him have one. Well, 5 up and 5 down. And as we've seen so far, that's the MO of Freeland. Ground ball outs. He's been one of the leaders in that category this year. Third in the majors in ground ball percentage. And all the outs have come on the ground or the one strikeout. So
very heavy fastballs as far as the mix.
Ground ball. Can't hit it out of the ballpark if it's on the ground. And the old theory there. And so far, 6 in a row sent down by Freeland. The bottom of the second. And got another fan jam coming up for you at PNC Park. It's on Friday, August the 4th at 7:05 as the Pirates will host the Padres. After the game, the legendary band Chicago will take the field and play all their greatest hits. And you can watch the show from the field when you purchase a field pass. So Go to pirates.com/fanjam. Pick up your tickets August 4th. Mark Reynolds starts the Rockies second. Oh. At least the kid gets it. There you go.
It ran the gauntlet, didn't it?
Look what I got. All's well that ends well. And 1-2 on Reynolds. Having a resurgent season. Signed another one-year deal with the Rockies after playing with them last year.
OPS pushing 900. Pretty darn good. But he still strikes out a lot.
Over with that good curveball. That's what made Marquez so successful last night for Colorado. His curveball.
Same pitch and got a lot of the same swings.
Already a couple of strikeouts for Nova.
People say you can't throw curveballs here. They are mistaken. Sometimes the curveball might travel 450 feet, but you can throw it here.
Ian Desmond. Yeah, talking with a bunch of different pitchers. They said the difference is slight, if anything, with breaking stuff. And if it is, if you do notice it, once you've thrown a few, you can kind of compensate, and then it's no big deal. But there's a feeling, there's a mystique here that everything changes.
The ball travels further. That's not. That is a fact that they have to deal with.
Yeah,
but
or you can hit a hard ground ball through the infield, right? And it can go to the wall.
Here's the thing too, is like Jordy's home run the other night, went 444 feet.
Yeah.
Well, even at our place, he's going to hit that ball.
It's going to be way back.
420. So
yeah.
What really is the difference? If you give up a well-hit ball, it's just going to look better here. It's going to go a long way. It's still going to be a long home run anywhere.
That is the purple row. That indicates 5,280 feet, a mile above sea level.
The big difference, and we talk about it every time we come here, is the size of the outfield.
That matters so much more.
It is huge. They had pushed the fences way back here. So there's a lot of area for those outfielders to have to cover.
Nova has struck out 3 in a row.
He's figured out a way to counteract the offensive qualities of this park. Just don't let him hit it.
And that fastball, a good spot away from Desmond. At Coors Field in Kansas City, the two largest outfield areas.
There it is.
Look out, that tall wall out there and right. A lot of extra base hits. And we saw it last night. I mean, sometimes you can hit a ground ball through the infield. It's an extra base hit. Osuna. And you see how he started in a little bit? I mean, that's, you talk about the ball carrying a little bit better.
They had to make a little adjustment right there at the end.
So scoreless through 2, a pitcher's duel.
all the managers that have come through since they began play in 1993. I'm Robbie, it's Mikowski, and Clint Hurdle is one of those former managers, so he sees a lot of familiar faces here in the Rocky Mountain State. Now, one of those people that he sees is also one of his best friends in the other dugout. We're talking about Coach Ron Gideon. He's one of the Rockies coaches, and he was also the best man in Clint and Carla Hurdle's wedding. Ron Gideon pitched for Clint Hurdle in the late 80s in St. Louis as Clint was beginning his coaching career, and also in Jackson in the minor leagues in 1990. Then he became a coach, and obviously Clint was one of the biggest influences in his coaching career. So those two got to catch up a little bit. In fact, they talked Friday after the game, and Ron Gideon was none too pleased with the offensive performance that Clint Hurdle's Pirates put on the Rockies in Game 1 of this 3-game set. And also a neat little connection, Rockies pitching coach Steve Foster, the best man in his wedding, was Pirates hitting coach Jeff Branson. So a little bit of a close friend connection as well as the baseball connection as well, Joe.
Well, thanks, Robbie. Yeah, it seems like there's a good number of Rockies and Pirates connections. You know, we saw the pictures of the managers, Jim Tracy, Jim Leland, also managing the Rockies.
Yeah, there has been a lot of visitors to the manager's office the last couple of days. A lot of people here in Denver still coming by to say their hellos.
A ground ball, and Freeland's team 10 years ago is about, you know, if everyone recalls, they went on a heck of a run late, not only in the regular season,
they
winning
win like
the tie break,
20 in a row or something like that.
20, I think it was 23 out of 24. I think.
I mean, it was just
to get to the World Series,
unheard of, just to get in on the last day.
Yeah, and then winning the 1-game playoff
Yeah.
on a controversial call. If you know,
I mean, for everything that had to happen that last month, it was just absolutely incredible when you think back on it.
And they were about where the Pirates were, around 500. They were actually a 4th place team at this point of that season. So it goes to show you that, you know, obviously your odds
if
are
you
better
can win
if you're
23 out of 24, you can get in.
Well, you don't have to do that all the time. They were actually further back, but you get what I'm saying, is that it can be done. You'll always rather be in first at this point of the season. Jordy Mercer legging one out.
Sometimes it's hard to get these infield hits, all these Gold Glovers all over the place. But
now LeMahieu is 1-1. Mercer is the first Pirates base runner today. All the balls put in play today have been on the ground in the infield. Softly hit. And gets the bunt down right to Reynolds. So Nova moves up his man.
Nova's not much swinging the bat, but he's turned out to be a pretty darn good bunter.
Did his job.
Yes, he does. Most of the time.
So a man in scoring position for the first time for either club today. Certainly qualifies for a pitcher's duel so far at this point. Veteran Hannigan out. And look at our Barrel Automotive league leaders all time. If you've got 50 at bats or more, what are you doing here at Coors Field? Marte hitting at .509 coming into play today. Better than Jeff King, better than Miguel Cabrera. There's a lot of guys with a 4 in front, but Marte's got a 5. This is his 14th game he's played here. RBI chance with Mercer at second and 2 away. Now, the thing about that ground ball, you know, Freeland been great at that. We have seen, you know, you shoot that ground ball through, that can be chaos because the outfield has to play so deep.
And normally you don't see a lot of plays at the plate here. Saw a great one yesterday, though.
McCutcheon, Harrison,
yeah,
Cervelli.
Nice play by Kutch, getting the ball to Jay, and Jay's perfect throw to the plate. Beautifully done.
Cut down the runner at home. Cervelli making a nice tag. Everybody really having to make a perfect execution.
They'd do their job flawlessly. All three of them did.
Arenado doing very much the same thing throughout this series, but we keep talking about that 8th inning. Another ground ball induced by Kyle Freeland. So the Pirates strand a man, and we're still scoreless here from Coors. From Coors Field, and look at some of our Point Park social media. Second Pirates Rockies game. A lot of folks coming in from the Berg, or people that have relocated.
A lot of them here.
We've run into very many here, and some folks I've talked to out for weddings this weekend.
Yeah, most of the people I've talked to are actually here for the weekend. They moved here. They're visiting and.
Cool place to come out on the road, yeah.
They've met.
He's from New Orleans or maybe Mobile.
I met one guy the very first day we were here downstairs, and he said that he goes, "You might see me again." He goes, "I'm going to Frisco and San Diego also."
Wow.
Making the whole trip.
You talking to Clint Hurdle?
So that's,
fan.
That's a nice little.
Little
baseball road trip to be going on.
Yeah. Nice ballparks, nice cities. And Nova, here in his second start here at Coors, has been able to settle in early. Doesn't like lemonade. Trying to move Story off the plate.
If somebody gets hit with a fastball today, it'll be interesting to see if everybody is like, okay, it was just an accident. Somebody's trying to pitch inside, or who's going to take issue with it, if anybody.
There's been a little chippiness. Chad Kuhl throwing up and in on Carlos Gonzalez after McCutchen was hit the previous inning. Pirates were hit 4 times, I think all on off speed and breaking stuff.
Yeah,
in the first game.
the only one that I thought, and I don't think he was getting thrown at. Nova not liking this call at all. Was the one to Kutch. You know, it's up and in, hitting behind the shoulder, almost in the back of the neck. That's one that you take issue with. The other ones, no, no big deal.
Yeah, McCutcheon hit with that one yesterday. Josh Harrison leading all the baseball. How many times he's been hit? 20. Got to be successful pitching, and there's ball 4. Rare walk from Nova. And this is all the hullabaloo from last night. Now that preceded McCutcheon's at bat.
See, but the first one doesn't bother me. I mean, that's like if we hit somebody, then you're going to have, we're going to show that Story at bat right there. Story just took one up and in. So
well, everybody came out of the dugouts and bullpens.
It was the Kutch at bat that was the. That was why Chad did the right thing. It was Kutch getting hit in the back.
Goes back a little bit too with Walters, the Rockies catcher, and Cervelli. They were back into PNC Park. Cervelli didn't like something that Walters was saying, and the two were jawing at each other for a moment.
Well, Cervelli was very vocal, it looked like to me, in that little scrum they had down there.
Had an opportunity to voice his displeasure.
It's always amazing. Nobody really ever does anything in those. Occasionally.
Look on the lowdown there.
But
Bob.
most of the time, nobody ever does anything.
Well, the Phillies.
Yeah, nice.
Breaking a 2-2 tie.
But they're the first ones that then want their pitcher to hit somebody. You know, they'll.
That gets through. Rockies have their second hit. And the first runner in scoring position. Nobody out. Well, Bell got tied up with the runner there. Hard hit ball.
Yeah, I think this was.
Yeah, that's going to get through.
Yeah, that was wide enough. There's no chance he's going to make that play in on the edge of the grass like that.
So Story at second, Hannigan out at first. Veteran backup catcher of the Rocks. Freeland, a pretty good athlete as we've seen, and then also at the plate. Done a decent job up there, 216. Has hit a home run this year in his rookie season.
Well, we can tell us he's a pretty good athlete by that play he made earlier.
Yeah.
My guess is he can run a little, so if he does get this bunt down, and it's a decent bunt, don't dilly-dally.
Swinging away. Get the sure out. Ends up being like a sacrifice.
Well, he swung away because it's a will play. I mean, that's impressive again for a young guy. Immediately recognized it. He saw Mercer break for the. There's Mercer breaking, and so he brought the bat back to swing. And we're just lucky he didn't make better contact, or that ball would have been rolling into the outfield.
Now describe that play. That's when the corners crash in.
Corners are crashing in. Mercer's going to third base. Obviously, Jay, as always, is going to cover the play, cover the first base back. So there's nobody in the infield. So the pitcher then just tries to play pepper and just punch a ball out through the infield somewhere, and it's going to be an easy base hit and RBI if he's able to do that. It's a very dangerous play to put on with somebody that can handle the bat. Normally, it's with a very poor hitting pitcher, somebody that doesn't handle the bat very well. That's when you put that play on because they're more more often than not just to go ahead and bunt into it, and you'll have the force out of third. See, the hitter is watching, Freeman's watching Mercer. As soon as he sees Mercer break to third, he knows at that point that there's nowhere to bunt the ball, because that tells him that both the third baseman and the first baseman are crashing hard.
Yeah, that frees up Freeze. Now Blackman with 2 men in scoring position. Poked out to Osuna. He can't find it. And the Rockies will score first.
That's what we were talking about earlier with the big outfield. That is the biggest difference in why this is a hitter's ballpark, because of hits like that. In our ballpark, Osuna has this in his back pocket. He's camped under this ball in our ballpark. But here the outfielders all play so deep that the little pop fly just, there's nobody there to catch it. And most outfielders, their first reaction is to kind of step back anyway. Osuna trying to make it look like he was going to catch that ball, but the decoy really didn't work.
So first and third and a run in. And there's that fastball hitting LeMahieu. You know Nova wasn't trying to do that. That loads the bases here with 1 out, and Arenado coming up.
Oh, it's like it hit him in the chest.
Well, thank goodness it didn't get him in the collarbone. That's a susceptible area there. Ray Searage, I don't care how long you've been pitching, this place can't get into your head if you let it.
Well, one of the problems now, the base is being loaded obviously, but you have 44 home runs coming up next two hitters.
Yeah.
So this is a dangerous situation for the Pirates in this game early on here.
Well, Arenado the first time up came up with the bases empty, and you go, okay, good. Here you got him full. Now he has grounded into 14 double plays, and Nova has gotten one already today. He can get a ground ball, but he's one of the best hitters in the game. And has not shied away from clutch situations either. That's a big reason why he leads all of baseball in runs batted in. 415 with runners in scoring position. And now ahead 2-0. It's a strike call.
Needed that one.
Well, to say the least. Bases full of Rockies, a run in. Just got in there on the W.B. Mason strike zone. Ground ball, but it gets through. That's what you wanted, but in the wrong spot. And that scores 2 runs. Rockies up 3-0.
Yeah, almost kind of lucky that that was a ground ball. That couldn't have been where he wanted to make that pitch. It was pretty much right down the middle. And he was trying to go outside, and he put it middle of the plate, mid-thigh. And Arenado thankfully hit the ground ball, and it was just a single in the hole. Could have been a little lucky there. That might have been a double play ball we were looking for.
And just a minute difference between getting out of the inning and 2 more runs across. Not over yet. Mark Reynolds. He's hit 20 home runs this year. He does the same thing. Oh, not run on Marte though. And the Rockies have loaded them right back up. They don't have an extra base hit today.
There's a different scenario there on that one. That was a line drive through there. So you had everybody freezing on the line drive with just 1 out. No way to score on Marte in that scenario. Ground ball single, yeah, but not the line drive.
4 hits, a walk, a hit batter in the inning has yielded 3 Rockies runs. Only out was when Freeland, the pitcher, basically gave himself up. Desmond is a candidate to ground at 2. Lead runner LeMahieu hit with a pitch. Making it all the more imperative for Cervelli to stop that one. Desmond hitting at .386 with runners in scoring position. Softly hit. Only play. That gives him a run batted in, and the Rockies have played at 4.
Yeah, it's kind of like a swinging bunt almost. Lucky to get an out of it. Rockies playing a little small ball against us, aren't they?
They don't have an extra base hit. Bunch of ground balls. A couple of line drive, a little fly ball that Osuna rounded and couldn't get to. Same could happen to the Pirates when they're at the plate. They can put together a bunch in a hurry here. 9th man to bat in the inning, Carlos Gonzalez. Four-run third for the Rockies. They average about 5.5 runs a game. Changeup's been pretty good from Nova when he's used it today. Got Arenado to swing through one earlier. Throw him out, and that's that. But the Rockies bat around, pick up 4. It's Coors Field. Plenty of room and time for the Buccos.
Toyota, what drives you?
Now the Pirates need to answer. Down 4 as we start the 4th. Well, the Rockies, even without a double, a triple, or a home run, a Blackman's ball falling in right field, and Arenado just grounding a ball through the infield. Plays like that.
Need to figure out how to get Freeland in the air. I mean, that's job one right now. He's just getting too many balls hit on the ground.
Well, the outfielders have not touched anything through the first 3 innings. All outs on the ground in the infield except for a strikeout. That's a start. And that one goes to the wall. That will be extra bases. And a leadoff double. That's how you get it going. Josh Harrison, the spark plug. Taking advantage of the mistake.
It is amazing to me this year of the way he's hit the ball for power. You know, I mean, it's not necessarily just the home runs, but kind of like that, just driving the ball kind of toward the right center field gap. I mean, you get up next to he is not very big.
Josh Harrison
last year didn't hit for much power at all, but this year just so much more bat speed.
Now listed 5'8", 180. Probably a little stronger than that, but yeah, 5'8". This year slugging percentage second best only to his other All-Star season. But he might hit more home runs this year than he has ever. He says the thumb really right. Remember, he started to get hot right before he got hurt in September last year. That's when he said the thumb started to feel good again. And this year it's carried over. Jay's been one of the best run producers on the Pirates. The guy that leads the team in RBIs up right now. Let's get an answer. It's a foul ball. And McCutchen this season, well, that might have smarted a little bit. And having his best year hitting with runners in scoring position. 364 coming into today. That's from up on the rooftop. Gathering area. Had that out there the last few years.
They call that the tavern, I believe, up there down the line. They got a few establishments up there.
Yeah, you can go up there.
Got rid of all those stands and put in.
They still seat over 50,000 here, so
they didn't need those stands.
Yeah,
it's a huge ballpark.
You can get up there, and
so they put a little restaurant bar type places, and you can see with our shot here how well attended they are up there.
I've been out there before. Got a good grill up there. McCutchen has struck out twice today. Lone K's for Freeland.
The first time he backdoored a slider on him for strike 3. He stuck with the fastball on this one.
Yeah, maybe he was thinking it was going to break back over the outer third.
Could be. Put that thought in his mind.
Harrison in scoring position with 1 out. David Freese as a Pirate coming into today hitting a .321 against lefties, so that's why you see him in that cleanup spot. Cardinals has put him there many times, especially against lefties. Not really your prototypical cleanup hitter, but with Polanco out again, and it thins the lineup some, and the Pirates erupting in the first game of the series. Neil Huntington saying on his radio show today that Polanco will be out likely weeks, not months.
Yeah, that's
but not weeks, not days.
That I was not expecting.
Yeah, so
I was thinking he'd be back
close to
maybe
10 days.
Maybe in Frisco, or well, not because they put
San Diego.
When he got hurt, I was thinking maybe Frisco. Watched him walk off the field, didn't look like it was going to be that serious. But
now they want to get him right. He's been injury plagued all year. Really had been healthy for about a month or so. So Polanco on the shelf.
The second time for that same hamstring
this year. Mid-May he was struggling through that left hamstring. Trying to figure out why. Harrison with a leadoff double. He's there with one away now. Trying to answer the 4-run Rockies third. Another ground ball. Nine ground ball outs already for Freeland. Hey, we've got another fan jam for you coming up at PNC Park. And also a free shirt Saturday the next night on August the 5th as the Pirates will take on the San Diego Padres. And you'll get this lovely t-shirt with Pirate P and Black's signature. It's all thanks to Peoples. It'll be a block party before the game. Line of Kugel alumni autographs. Go to pirates.com/free shirts Saturday.
I like that one. That's a nice looking shirt. Good logo on there. It will be popular.
One strike to Bell.
Bell, another one of those ground outs. First time up. It's a lot of what a baseball game is when you get a pitcher out there that is doing well. Is what kind of adjustments can you make during the game that get things going in your direction? Does a good job of crowding those right-hand hitters, staying out of the middle of the plate. We've seen it that he'll go to both sides. Very comfortable with that.
Nine ground ball outs, a couple of strikeouts.
Kind of reminding me of a left-handed Trevor Wilson. Trevor Williams. I mean, it's the same style. You know, fastballs both sides. Young rookies that have already kind of mastered that.
Nice job bringing his glove. There's Williams.
Has that know-how. And the know-how is one thing, because that can be taught, but it's being able to execute it, and that's what Trevor has done so well this first year in the major leagues.
Been very consistent.
And you kind of can see the same thing with Freeland, going both sides, throwing an awful lot of fastballs.
Look at our Allegheny Health Network Super Bowl. How about that? Bring your glove. Save those folks too. They didn't have a glove. They just had a souvenir cup to try to catch it in. That'll get through. And the Pirates get their first run. Josh Bell having quite the series. He's knocked in 6 now.
And this ball didn't quite get in there where he wanted it. He left that one out over the plate. The target is right over the inside corner, and you see him move his glove back out to the outside part of the plate. Allowed Bell to get those arms extended. Hit it through that hole with some authority.
So Bell, who had 4 hits and 4 RBIs in the opener, homered yesterday.
RBIs, that's his calling card, isn't it?
17 now this month among the NL leaders. That shot through. That's all you need. Just tally those up. That's what the Rockies did last inning. And occasionally, if you hit it hard enough and it gets through, it can go all the way to the wall.
Yeah, this is a fast infield, and we've seen a fast outfield on both gap shots. It's like playing on AstroTurf.
It's like playing on the moon.
On an AstroTurf field. No,
Since grass is hard to grow on it.
None of that moon dust.
Yeah.
Slow everything down.
Yeah. I hit a crater. Bad hop. E6. So Osuna with his first hit. Second time around in the order, Pirates have had a better showing against Freeland. Now Cervelli coming in hitting .354 in July. And some folks wearing the paraphernalia from the country of Venezuela, as well as the World Baseball Classic V in the maroon and gold. Cervelli, a native of Valencia.
Played for Italy, though, right?
Mm-hmm. Of dual heritage.
Got a call upstairs on him.
Make sure you call that for my guy.
That looked like Francisco just saying no, and then so that's up.
So that's a ball and a strike.
Let's go through the signs again.
Keep this one low. Another high target.
I think the fist pump there was for like, let it go. Don't guide it. I wanted that one to be a swing and a miss upstairs.
Yeah, Freeland does not throw hard by today's measurements.
Anytime you get signs and then a fist pump, I think that's, come on, give me your best. That was the pitch that he was able to strike out McCutchen with the first time up, a little backdoor slider.
Mercer, an infield single his first time. That's Bell at second, Osuna at first, with 2 away and a run across.
Back to the inside again.
Count full on Cervelli. And that will load him up for Mercer. And Freeland, who had a no-hitter into the 9th in his last start. Pirates have a chance to really break through and answer the Rockies' 4-run inning. Usher has homered in the series. One grand slam to his credit. Luckily that stays foul.
A single right now would be sufficient.
Oh yeah. Keep the line moving.
Yeah.
Now you got the pitcher next, but
yeah, you got an opportunity. You want to cash something in out of this.
that type of swing shows you how much movement Freeland's got. There's a slider near the middle of the plate, but still couldn't get much of it.
He throws a pretty decent slider, at least in this game. Not a bad pitch. Doesn't use it all that often, and nice tool to have to go along with that fastball command.
Right to Story. And that ends the inning. Pirates do get one. And 4-1 Colorado. So far they're cooking up something good here. Got Cleveland out in the American League Central. That's a tight division. Kansas City and Minnesota a game and a half back each. Here are the Pirates 3 back entering play today of Milwaukee. Cubs 1 back. Rockies batted around last inning. So Story leads off again. A rare walk from Nova starting the frame. Ice cream in a helmet. That is the best thing. Can't go wrong with that. Now, do you save the cherry or do you go for it right away?
Give it to Blas.
Is he a big maraschino cherry guy?
Yeah, he keeps the fridge in the radio booth completely full with them all the time.
Oh, wow.
Notice that?
No, I never have. Yeah. Yeah, he wants to save his. He's kind of working around it. Hot day here today. 89 at game time. And look at the lowdown. Yankees trading away the Rob Refsnyder. Sergio Romo headed to the Rays. They're looking to try to bolster their chances. They surprisingly are 3.5 out entering play today. First place Boston. Interleague play. Phillies still have the lead over the Brewers. It's gone to the 8th inning now. And the Pirates' next 2 opponents after playing extra innings.
Nova really having a tough time today with Story. As far as the putting the ball where he wants to for some reason.
Walked him on 8 pitches first time around. And Nova coming into today, second fewest walks per 9 inning of all the qualified starters. Only Jeff Samardzija better. So don't see him walk too many, and the one that he did has come around to score.
He didn't want to do it again. That 3-2 pitch definitely was center cut.
Ryan Hannigan would be next. There's another 8-pitch at bat for Story. Mercer has to hurry, and he gets Story for the first out.
Well, it ended up being an awfully long throw. Mercer had to give everything he had on that one.
Showing off that arm that had him work as the closer at Oklahoma State.
He gets that ball out on the grass and it kind of spun him around. Made a decision to go ahead and shuffle his feet so he could get a lot of velocity on the throw rather than get a quicker release and maybe not have much on it.
Yeah, that was his A throw.
Yeah, that was everything he had.
And Bell stretching to make that complete. Dribbled to Bell. And Nova smartly covering the bag. So 2 quick outs. And talking about Jordy Mercer too. He was telling us today that there are about 700 people here from in and around his hometown here today.
Half the county has come up, Oklahoma.
I mean, friends and family are one thing, but he said, yeah. And I said, well, just some people that are around there.
700.
He goes, yeah, I pretty much know most of them. So everybody he knows making the drive up. Robbie was telling us on Friday that it's about a 7-hour drive. It's the closest National League city. Don't play in Texas very often, so.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. Wouldn't be anywhere else. St. Louis, maybe.
Yeah, they close everything down in Tologa over the weekend. So Fralin will swing away. And there's that cherry still waiting. Not yet.
Ever think maybe he doesn't like cherries?
Just who would do that?
Well,
I think he's saving the best for last. 2-2 on Freeland. Denver kid. And a strikeout victim to end it. So Nova with a 1-2-3 inning. And it's a 4-1 game. Those 5 innings to put that cherry on top.
Sportsnet is brought to you by the Chevy Tracks and your Western PA Chevy dealers. And by Day Automotive. We're going to make your day. Let's go Bucks!
4-1 Colorado through 4 innings. Winner takes the series. Great to see all the Bucco fans here in Denver throughout this weekend. Pretty ballpark here.
Beautiful ballpark. One of the older ones.
Is it really?
Yeah.
What, 95?
Coors Field is one of the older ballparks.
That's silly to think.
3rd oldest in the league. You get
What, Wrigley Dodger Stadium in here?
And then Coors
you got to be kidding. Is that right?
Yep.
Wow.
None left.
They used to play at the old football stadium, the old Mile High, when they first got the team. And there was some, a lot of different teams that were, or cities that were in the race for who would get the franchises. Miami and Denver got those. Charlotte, Buffalo, Nashville, Orlando, Phoenix later got one. Tampa St. Pete later got one, both in '98. Sacramento and DC were they was considered too. And now Rob Manfred, the commissioner of baseball, has nothing, of
Time
course,
for another round.
Set in stone, but he's floated the idea out there a little bit that
I like it.
the 3 places that he cited that are probably the most possible: Montreal, Charlotte, and Mexico City. So some international expansion perhaps.
There's a few people that live in Mexico City, so you've got a
very populous.
You definitely will have a fan base there to draw from.
You'd have an entire country cheering for the team, as Canada does now for Toronto, although the Expos preceded the Blue Jays.
Does Quebec cheer for Toronto?
Depends on if you're a francophone or not, right? Let's look at our day automotive this day in Pirates history. Back in '74, it was the 45th All-Star game, played at Three Rivers, and the National League won the game 7-2. Ken Brett, the lone Pirate All-Star, earning the win for his 2 innings of scoreless relief. And Steve Garvey, a couple of hits. Reggie Smith homered. American League with just 4 hits in that game. We were talking about pitchers who can hit with Freeland, who is up there. How about Ken Brett? Kind of hit
One
it.
of the best.
Yeah. That year for the Pirates, he hit .310. A .262 career hitter.
The Pirates have had some good hitting pitchers over the years.
There's Vinny Castilla, the native of Oaxaca, Mexico, one of the southernmost states. That would be something. If I would like to see that.
That would be great.
I would like to see. Of course, you need you need an ownership group, and you need financial backing, right? And a place. But the other part of that too is that you know, right now baseball wants to settle what's going on in Oakland and Tampa Bay with their stadium situations, and then you can kind of move on after that. So we'll see. That's still a little bit down the road, but that'd be fun. I'd like to see baseball, which has become such an international game, continue to represent more and more folks from around the globe. LeMahieu has no play with Marte's speed. So Marte aboard with one out. Kyle Freeland already up to 76 pitches after the Pirates work counts last inning.
We know that they're very concerned with his innings pitch, so number of pitches should also be high on their agenda as far as what they want to be careful with.
Josh Harrison with a double his last time. That's the lone extra base hit in this game. Lots of singles. Rockies stringing most of theirs together in that 4-run third inning. Into that mile-high sky.
Not much going on with the extra base hits or balls to the outfield. Can't take advantage of this big outfield if you don't hit any balls out that way.
Yeah, you hit it into the gap. Even if the outfielder cuts it off, it's usually a double.
The checkerboard pattern makes it even look bigger than it is.
Biggest in the league in terms of outfield area. Andrew McCutchen has struck out both times against Freeland. I can't remember the last time he struck out in his first 2 plate appearances in a game. What did you say? Backdoor slider first time, and then fastball just off the
fastball, right? Just right on the edge next time.
Might have broken his bat there. Got a spell on McCutchen today. And the Rockies still on top. owns a 4-1 lead. Bottom of the 5th coming up. Rockies will send up the top of the order. And our Nissan road ahead shows San Francisco up next. Some night games, late night action for you. Cole and Kane, Tyone and Bumgarner. The matchups, and then in the Wednesday matinee finale, Trevor Williams gets the ball against Jeff Samardzija. Giants swept the Pirates. They were playing some of their best baseball at that time. Swept the Pirates back in Pittsburgh. But the Giants with the second poorest record in all the baseball this season. They just signed Pablo Sandoval to a minor league deal in hopes that they can get something for nothing. The Red Sox cutting him free recently.
Didn't cost you anything, really, so why not?
Plane ticket. He'll start down in San Jose. He knows the way. He came through the Giants minor league system. Blackmon slams that one, and that is out of here. 3-hit day for Charlie Blackmon. 24th home run.
A lot of long balls for a leadoff hitter, isn't it?
Got to pitch up.
24 home runs, 68 RBIs, leadoff man.
69.
69.
One earlier today, too.
That's right. Hey, went with it, though. I mean, it wasn't like belt high outside corner.
One of
try to pull it.
He's an all-star and one of the players you probably don't know about outside of here. One of the very, very good players in baseball.
Yeah, he's been a really good player for a while now.
397 feet on StatCast. And LeMahieu gets one past Mercer. Well, the Rockies back at it here in the 5th inning.
Just off the tip of the glove. I mean, he laid out flat for that. Even if he stops it, I don't know if he can get back up in time to have any kind of a play over it first.
LeMahieu's a decent runner. So Blackmon with a home run. LeMahieu aboard with the base hit. Arenado batted with the bases full as last time, singled in 2. Now Blackmon had only 1 hit against the Pirates entering the game yesterday, all season. You knew that was going to come around.
Trying to
even itself out.
Stay hydrated there. He had an issue the other day in the ball game. Got dehydrated and had to come out of the game.
Cramping, yeah, on Wednesday. This place sneaks up on you. It's very dry here. There's his doppelganger.
Yeah. Looks like he's hydrating also.
Yeah. Cervelli prevents in a further advance. Well, Nova's gotten 1 double play ball today. Arenado has bounced into 14 of those. A home run by Blackmon, the only extra base hit he's allowed today. But see that 25 pitch 3rd inning. Rocky stringing together 4 singles. He hit a batter and walked 1 in the inning. Sent up 9 men in that frame. And that one will allow LeMahieu to move into second.
Cervelli did a great job of blocking the previous pitch. This one here is a breaking ball in the dirt, and it looks like he just tries to catch it with his glove. He's a first baseman. Now, if that's a fastball, then you can understand it, but I'm pretty sure that was a breaking pitch. It was 86 miles an hour.
Maybe a changeup.
Could have been a changeup, but still, I mean, that's off-speed pitches. You have to get down on your knees.
Now it was the first out in the inning.
You anticipate those pitches to maybe bounce.
Arenado 1 for 3 now today. Nova in his only other start here at Coors Field last year gave up 5 runs in 5 innings. And Wade LeBlanc starting to loosen.
Out past the trees.
Mark Reynolds with a single his last trip. That one is very deep, but foul. I mean, that is beyond all the seats. There's a walkway back there. It looked like it hit the base of that restaurant. Off the fairway.
Yeah. It's in the rough.
Instead, Freeze. Freezes LeMahieu, keeping him at second and getting the second out. Reynolds first, a long, loud out.
Oh, hit the barbecue stand.
Foul ball.
Yep. Marte. You get the best look at it. You can see what side that ball passed the pole.
We'll have to check the foundation of that building, though. And the 5'8" J.A. rising to the sky for the final out.
Well, let's hope that's an important out right there. Saved a run.
Always with something new. And that keeps it at 5-1.
Of the Pittsburgh Pirates and may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form, and the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without the express written consent of the Pittsburgh Pirates.
6th inning coming up. 5-1 Rockies so far. Second half of the ball game, we'll see. Very warm day. Josh Harrison, nice play.
A lot of spring in those legs.
Oh yeah, he made himself look 6'5" on that catch. Look at the lowdown, and the Brewers have lost today at the Phillies, so a Pirates victory puts them 2 back. Can't lose ground on first today, and that sets up the Cubs tonight hosting the Cardinals. The Cubs could find themselves percentage points ahead of the Brewers if they won tonight. The Brewers have been alone in first since June 7th and have at least a share since late May. The Pirates have not had a lot of luck solving Kyle Freeland so far. Five hits, 2 of those in the infield though, and a whopping amount of outs in the infield. No outfield outs today.
We should get 3 shots at their bullpen, you would think. Probably Freeland's last inning.
Greg Holland not available today. The Rocky closer was used for 4 outs yesterday, but the Pirates are putting together a long 9th inning where they brought the tying run up, starting the inning down 5. And so the Rockies bullpen, aside from Holland and maybe McGee, has been pretty shaky. And so no Holland today. That just tells you. That one slammed out to center. That one's deep. And there it goes. Out to center field. David Freese with home run number 7. Good to see David Freese get into one.
I think that was a situation there where he wanted to make sure he threw a strike no matter what with that pitch, and Freese made him pay. Watch the location here, a little breaking ball, and Freese knows what to do with that.
First home run since June 6th. And that was not a cheapie. 449 feet on Statcast. Makes it a 5-2 game.
I'd be curious to see what the average distances are on these lengths of home runs here at this ballpark compared to someplace else.
Well, is homered in the series.
Changeup.
Yeah, Freeland very sharp early, but has worked himself in some poor accounts here. Pirates have been patient at the plate all series.
Going to make sure this is his last inning. Throwing all these pitches to everybody.
Pretty much for sure. His spot's due up 4th.
And even if he gets 3 quick outs here, he'll still be awfully. He'll still be in the. He'll be in the 90s somewhere. Almost at 100. And with that, I'm guessing he's going to be over 100.
So Bell having a great series.
For the 24-year-old rookie, he does a lot of complaining to the umpire about pitches.
Well, you'd think, you know, a guy that doesn't throw very hard probably needs that kind of borderline stuff, right?
I wonder what Joe West's opinion of that is.
Bud Black, a pitcher. Harry Ralston Black. There's Joe West.
Joe, he's at first base today, but even though he's not behind the plate, I guarantee you he notices that stuff.
Scott Oberg getting up. I was just thinking about Joe West and Bud Black. Bud Black broke in '81, and Joe West had already been umpiring for years at that point. I mean, the managers of teams now, even the more experienced ones like Bud Black, they started their careers. Joe West was already umpiring. First umpired a game in 1976. Still at it. The dean of umpires.
Jack Zarensic told me last night he was a great quarterback in college.
Elon College in North Carolina. See if the Pirates can take advantage of perhaps a tiring pitcher here.
Well, they got a run in. Man on, nobody out.
He's needed 17 pitches already. Hasn't gotten anybody out.
Opportunity is here.
Now, he threw 126 pitches in that last start, trying to go for a no-hitter. But that's probably not what they're looking to have him do very often.
No, that's probably why they put him in the bullpen after that. And okay, we took a chance. We let him throw all those pitches. We better hide him for a while.
High chop. Arenado. Well, he's at it again.
Tell you what, Reynolds is no slouch over at first base either.
He's gotten a lot better through the years over there at the bag. You know, Suna thought maybe he wasn't tagged. Let's see. The old Baltimore chop.
It's almost like a pop fly. It got so high.
Oh, did he come off the bag?
Oh, he was definitely off the plate.
And
He
then
was definitely off the bag, and he was tagged.
Yeah, he was tagged.
He's out. They're not going to talk about that.
Boom.
Yeah, he got it good.
Mark Reynolds in nimble play over there, finishing off Arenado's wizardry again.
Jay running down the line that time. He's been safe on that.
Moves Bell up to second. That's the first out of the inning. Look at our Allegheny Health Network Supermo. Does the ball come out? Remember the A-Rod play where he batted at the ball? Can't do that, but you can certainly puff your chest out and try to see if that ball will get wayward on Reynolds there. So Bell at second with one away. Now behind in the count again. There's 100 pitches. He has surpassed that 2 other times other than that no-hit bid. 110 in June on one start, 100 in another. And on this very warm day, Freeland, who grew up here in Denver, certainly no stranger to summer scorchers. That's hot. Still able to make his pitches here. Daniel Hudson starting to get loose for the Pirates. Nova on the other side, 76 pitches through 5. Arenado, easy play that time. Bell still at second, now 2 gone. And let's go back to our studios. Dan checking in with a game break. Well, thank you for the update. That would be a crippling blow to any team. The Dodgers in command right now in the National League, leading by 8 games over any other National League team right now for home field in the postseason, and by 10.5 over these Rockies and Arizona. But Kershaw is the best pitcher, so you miss him, any team's going to be in a bad way. We'll find out. If we find out what's up, pass that along.
It's not unusual. Most times, most times, everybody's, even the good teams, are starting rotation throughout the season. They're going to take a hit or two. And do they have the pitching depth to wherewithal to overcome it? Well, the Dodgers probably do, but still,
you can't replace Kershaw.
They're not going to replace Kershaw.
Right,
they'll have somebody that's pretty decent pitcher going into that rotation spot. If there is something really wrong with him, we'll have to wait and see. Sounds like since he finished the inning, probably nothing.
Adam Frazier would bat for Nova next.
Too concerning. But with that huge lead, it gives them the ability now to, like, they could live without Kershaw for a while.
Yeah, any hiccup, anything.
Yeah, they can say, well, let's just give him about 3 weeks off and plug somebody else into that spot.
On 3-1, another bouncer to Arenado. Now Freeland looked to be on the ropes. And some more ground balls today. Boy, that's all he's done all afternoon. David Freese starting off the inning with one of the longest home runs he's ever hit. And that gives the Pirates now a little life, down 3. Second, and we'll have for you these backpacks filled with Pirates gear that you can't buy anywhere. And on top of getting one-of-a-kind swag, your donation benefits local charities that help those impacted by cancer. And for instance, like the Cancer Caring Center, which provides free emotional support to those dealing with cancer and those friends and loved ones too. So an important time, and not just Bucko baseball, but big benefit for Pirates charities. August 2nd. Make sure you tune in right here on AT Sportsnet. So Nova's spot does not come up. He'll get another inning. Gonzalez will start with Story and Hannigan due to follow. Try to keep it close. You know, it was 7-2 going into the 9th inning last night. The Pirates brought the tying run to the plate. That's Coors Field.
Yeah. Against a very good closer.
Guy that leads baseball in saves.
All-star closer.
And a base hit for Gonzalez. Well, just because the infielders are in a certain spot doesn't mean you're going to hit into it. You can hit over it.
Yeah, got it off on the end of the bat. Didn't carry, able just to dunk in there.
How would you grade Nova so far today? Because you were talking about when we started, you know, not a lot of hard hit.
Yeah.
You know, don't want to give up a lot of hard hit balls, but only one extra base hit, but a hit batter and a walk, and then a bunch of hits strung together, hitting 4 in that 3rd inning.
I think he's pitching about like he has for quite a while now. You know, he had the tremendous run early in the season where he was just untouchable.
Able to get ahead of hitters, strike one, as he typically does. That ball is smoked out to left. Well, that
changes things a little.
Yeah, that makes it a big difference. Story is homered. He has given Nova fits all day.
Yeah, it's kind of like when we were talking about cool start, and I said, and you brought this up, that, you know, starters, you get 3 runs, okay, and here maybe you need 4. You allow them to give up 4 runs in this ballpark. And up until that swing, you were feeling that it was okay, but not where he wanted to throw that pitch, and well up into the stands. We don't see many home runs here that, like, oh, that just got over.
And Story watching that one. So Nova, who was left in because his spot didn't come up, gives up 2 more here, and he will be taken out on the double switch here. 7-2 Colorado in the 6th inning. As we begin here, the 6th inning, and Cervelli
got the sunglasses on. We're going to show you how he got those sunglasses on. Watch this. Hey, Clint, I like those. Can I wear these? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Can I wear them? Yeah, go ahead. Try them out. Have you ever seen that?
Thanks for bringing them out.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had some hazy clouds to begin the game, and I guess Cervelli, with it brightening up out here, needed the shades.
Good day for shades. It was bright. It's closer to the sun here.
Yes, technically, yeah. Wade LeBlanc will try to keep it where it's at.
Pitched well this year.
And Max Moroff now in the game at short. He'll lead off the next inning. Double switch. Well, here at Coors, if you keep it here, and I know 5 feels big, and it is. You got 3 innings. Still trying to get 5 runs. Pirates were down this deficit in the 9th inning and still brought the tying run up yesterday. So I guarantee you the Rockies aren't feeling all that comfortable, and they're going to go to their bullpen right now, which is without Greg Holland tonight. So there are no guarantees, but you got to stop it now here at 5. That's not going to help. Start. Yeah. Hannigan. And just a reminder, as you enjoy a cold one, to look forward to Miller Time later in the game. Brought to you by Miller Lite. So Freeland officially lifted after his 6 innings today. Valleca has just given the Rockies a bigger lead.
Been a pinch hitting machine for the Rockies this year.
Well, on a day where the Pirates have pretty much kept the Rockies to some singles, 2 home runs, both with a man aboard here in the 6th, have really made this a one-sided affair.
The only question about this one was fair or foul. Back in that big tunnel, back toward where the buses park.
Valleca's 8th home run, 2nd as a pinch hitter. Now 12 pinch hits this season. So the Pirates face the
12 for 32 or something like that, I think.
So now the Pirates face the bottom 4 guys in the order. Single, home run, walk, home run. And now you got to face the better hitters. It's tough to get these Rockies out. Pirates keeping them at bay in game 1 and plating a whole bunch for themselves in a 13-5 win. With the Rockies, who came into the series averaging 9 runs a game over their previous 9. Well, they're up to their old tricks. First time Blackman's been retired today, and that's the first out of the inning. And Oberg getting ready for his action in the 7th. Well, if you're going to be down 7 runs anywhere, this is the place to be. Pirates ran into some pretty darn good starting pitching yesterday. A decent outing today for Freeland. We've got a ton of ground balls. He gave up 2 runs on 6 hits in his 6 innings for Colorado today. Nova 7 runs in 5+, most runs he's allowed as a Pirate. There he is.
Can't change anything now.
Tough to pitch at Coors Field.
Can't ever use that as an excuse, though, because that's a double-edged sword.
Oh, sure.
I mean, their guy's giving up 2 runs on 6 hits. They're throwing off the same mound.
Behind 2-1 on LeMahieu. And Arenado waiting.
So no place in this lineup to kind of take a breath, is there?
No. And those walks generally come around. Pirates have walked 2 previous hitters. Both have already scored.
A lot of times here in this ballpark too, they're jogging around, scoring ahead of the long ball.
3 home runs hit by the Rockies today. Trying to limit the damage here in this inning. Well, the Rockies had not homered in this series, except for Arenado's ball in the 6th inning on Friday night. So at least keeping them in the park. But today, back to what they've been doing. Rockies average the 3rd most runs per game out of the 30 teams. One out of 3 today with a 2-run single back in the 3rd. Rockies trying to beat the Pirates in a series for the first time in 3 years. Pirates have had their number. LeMahieu will move up. There was a swing by Arenado. Wild pitch. That'll get the Rockies another run. A 5-run 6th inning. And Arenado with his 3rd RBI today. He's driven in 23 runs in his last 11 games. 11 games.
Putting together an MVP type season.
Pitch down and away too.
And they're in double figures again.
Well, they double switched.
10 runs.
Yeah, they double switched so that LeBlanc can give him some innings, and Ray Searage coming out, and LeBlanc knows that. He's been around.
You got 2 series coming up on the road out on the West Coast. You don't want to have to blow through your bullpen. That was one of the reasons, I'm sure, that they decided to go with a 8-man pen here in Colorado. Wonder at what point they'll rebalance that.
Yeah. You got a big ballpark in San Francisco in terms of a pitcher-friendly ballpark. Mark Reynolds, 1 out of 3. Rockies have collected 11 hits 5-run 6th inning. Yeah, down 3 with 3 innings to go. Certainly very much in the thick of things. Even down 5, we were talking about, all right, well, you know, you're going to have to get after it.
Down 8. That's
starts to be difficult.
Starting to stretch things a little. They get any further out in front, probably see the Pirates start resting guys.
The Pirates' bullpen has been so good too. This is why this is surprising. Coming into the day, leading all of baseball in earned run average for the month. A 1.97 ERA for the Pirates' pen. But when you go to Coors, what did Clint Hurdle say when the series opened? He said, throw your ERA away for a while. Novus goes up to 3.62 after his outing today. But that's a big reason why the Rockies are currently in playoff position. They're pitching. That one's hit deep. And
second deck.
Into the upper deck. Mark Reynolds hits on 21. He's having quite the year, and the Rockies have had 3 2-run home runs in the inning.
Yeah, I think you'll start seeing some of the guys get rested down this warm day game.
And LeBlanc's going to just have to wear it out there right now. This is a tough day for him. He's pitched well this year, but they need some length.
Hits up in that second deck and then bounces back down.
Statcast says that went over 400 feet. Rockies have scored 7 in the inning. 5 have been charged to LeBlanc. Nova started the inning. Ian Desmond, the 9th batter, still only 1 out. And now Hudson's got to get up, so the Pirates will probably be forced to use some of the guys that they usually have when they've got a lead. Two balls and 2 strikes now.
I'm gonna guess Cervelli is one of those guys that get a little rest.
Oh yeah.
It's about the third ball that he's kind of bounced away from him.
Desmond is 0 for 4. Yeah, Cervelli has started all but 1 game since July 4th. Now, of course, there's the All-Star break mixed into that. Carlos Gonzalez 1 for 3. 7 runs across here in the Rockies' 6th inning. Gonzalez started this inning with a single off Ivan Nova. Fair ball. Two hits in the inning for Carlos Gonzalez.
Getting his batting average kind of going a little bit in the right direction, but kind of a long year for him.
Oh, he's a pending free agent, and well, That's going to be the second visit. That's going to be it for LeBlanc. Well, LeBlanc was double switched for to maybe give the Pirates some innings here, but he's faced 8 batters and been able to only get 2 outs. So Daniel Hudson coming on in this 10-run affair here, still in the 6th. Regular season game live, plus get a free subscription to At Bat Premium, the #1 app for live baseball. Blackout and other restrictions apply. Visit MLB.tv for details. So Wade LeBlanc, 2/3 today. He's been quite reliable this year, but today a tough outing. And the 3rd Pirates pitcher in the inning.
Now Hudson will see if he can stem the flood. Get this one over with. This inning, anyway.
Trevor Story, who hit a 2-run home run earlier this inning off Nova. The 11th man to bat. Hudson has pitched here off.
Pitcher. Come here 3 times a year.
That has not been fun for Hudson. He's given up 22 runs here in his 10 career outings, including a couple of starts.
LeBlanc not having a good afternoon. Been a lot of pitchers over the years look like that, sitting in that same spot.
And many wearing the silver and purple too. And that's the difference between what the Rockies have done for most of their existence and then this year. This is the best start that they've ever gotten off to. And they've had some decent pitching. It's hard to do.
Not like they haven't tried either. I mean, they've done everything you could think of. A
couple of years ago, they've
gone after big name free agent pitching.
Mike Hampton.
They've tried everything.
Hampton signing, if not the first, one of the first 9-digit contracts for a pitcher. I think it was the second to Kevin Brown's, if I recall. I mean, they threw a bunch of money at him. A few years back, they tried something where guys coming up in the minor leagues were limited in pitches, so that 75 pitches, that's it. So you piggyback 2 starters, maybe a righty and a lefty, or a lefty and a righty. I mean, trickery. Just trying to do things that no one's ever really done before. This year, out of necessity, they've thrown a whole bunch of rookies out there that don't even know yet that they're not supposed to get anybody out here, right? No, but they're good pitchers, keeping the ball down, sinkers. And that has worked. Freese with a nice recovery. That gets the final out of the inning. Rockies send up 11 men. Score 7. We'll go to the 7th with the Rockies leading by 10.
Rockies manager Bud Black never wore number 10 on his back until this season, and it's for a pretty cool reason. It's to honor Dick Howser, the former Royals manager. You see, Black was a Royal from '82 to '88 and won a World Series under Howser in 1985. Now, Black said that he's truly the first manager he's ever learned from, and this is how it should be. Now, Black made the switch when Ian Desmond signed with the Rockies this past winter, and he offered him his customary number 20, which ironically is worn as a tribute to former Washington Nationals manager Frank Robinson. It was Robinson who mentored Desmond, Joe, when he was 18 years of age at spring training, and perhaps the first manager that he ever truly learned from as well. Pretty cool story.
Oh, that's neat. Frank Robinson, one of the greatest hitters in baseball, and the first African-American manager, longtime baseball manager.
Player manager, wasn't he, for the Angels?
I'm not sure about that. Maybe you're right. Not sure.
Don't see many player managers anymore.
The last of whom Pete Rose with the Reds in the 80s. Max Moroff batting for the first time. So a 7-run inning for the Rockies. Now Pirates try to get things going. You ever pitch here, Bob?
You ever pitch where?
Here.
In Coors Field?
Yeah.
No. Mile High
well, I
Stadium,
mean,
yes.
Denver. In Denver.
Yeah. Mile High Stadium, yes.
And what? Now that was a football stadium. Was it?
Well, it's the same, just football stadium.
Oh, dimensions were all right, or?
Real short porch to left field, kind of like I guess remember the LA Coliseum?
Oh yeah.
That. Real short porch to left, and then gazillion miles to center. Right field, you need binoculars to see right field. But anytime you make an old school football stadium into a baseball park, there's going to be some issues with your dimensions one way or another.
That was as they were building Coors.
The first time I ever was here was in 1980 when they were the Denver Bears, and even though they had a grass field at Mile High, that's where they played at Mile High. They just had cutouts around the bases, it looked like you would have an artificial field. You know, where you just had the sliding pits around the base.
Oh, so all this
was all grass.
Dirt, that was all grass. Natural grass.
Natural grass. They just had like a chalk line that was outlining the infield, and that was it.
I guess to preserve the grass for football.
I think the Broncos were more of a.
They took precedence over the Denver Bears.
A little bit more important than the Denver Bears. Yeah. Or Tim Raines was on that Denver Bears team. He was.
So they were in Montreal, the Phillies?
Yes, he was a standout back in that time in AAA.
He's going to be inducted into Cooperstown in a week.
You already knew he was going to be a pretty awesome player, the tool set that he had.
So is the air as thin then as it is now?
It hasn't changed. It's ball carried just like now. Thing that everybody talked about, which nobody really ever mentions anymore, but it was all about the thin air. Are you going to be able to breathe?
Oh.
You know, of course, as pitchers, we were always trying to get out of running. Well, we'll have to cut down the sprints. We can't run as much. Ray Miller didn't go for that.
Yeah.
Still made us run.
All the more reason, right? Develop that endurance.
But it was exciting when there's expansion teams come in. You get to go to new places, and it was the same type of thing going down to Miami and playing in what was in Joe Robbie, where the Dolphins played. A lot of excitement seeing that place for the first time.
Jan Marina's getting up. Did you ever see so much teal in your life?
A lot of teal.
The old teal tower out and left, right? They try to mimic the green monster of sorts.
Again, real easy to hit home runs in left field. You know, they put the big scoreboard up, try to knock some of them down, but of all the converted football stadiums that I saw, you know, even pictures, everything, I think they did the best job of turning a football stadium into a legitimate place to play baseball. I thought Miami was pretty good at that.
Yeah, they built the new one partially because they wanted a roof.
Yeah, they didn't like those afternoon thunder showers.
Batting practice canceled on the field quite a bit. Better sight lines at Marlins Park. Jay Hay with a double today. But when those when you were with the Pirates in '92, they had an expansion draft to populate those two teams.
Yeah, I watched it on. I'm not sure what it was on what channel they had that on, but it was on ESPN, I guess is what I've been told, and because you don't know what's going to happen. I mean, I was kind of.
Were you available to
to
those teams? Or?
Yes, I was an older guy. I was a 10-5 play, so a 10-5 player. So I had to sign a waiver saying that I didn't have to be protected. And I guess for the good of the team, I went ahead and I knew that I probably wasn't going to get selected anyway. My skill set at my age was not what other teams were looking for at the time, so I was pretty safe.
Well, Charlie Huff threw the first pitch for the Florida Marlins at that time, so I don't think age is.
Well, knuckleballers are looked at a little bit different than
they look to be ageless,
conventional style pitchers.
So Alex Cole went to the Rockies instead of, say, you. They wanted a little bit more speed and cooler glasses.
Gazelles.
Rockies didn't quite understand yet at that point that it would be power that would play, not the speed. I'm kidding, of course. So Andrew McCutchen's going to get the rest of the day off. Adam Frazier pinch hitting and hitting.
He hits, doesn't he?
And just dusts off the cobwebs, picks up a double. First pitch he sees.
He had a little extended dry spell there for a while, but it's looking more and more like that's over with. You know, look at his hot zones. He's scouting reports every now with hot zones in it. Does well on balls that are inside and hits up and away pretty good. Doesn't like the ball in the middle of the plate. Kind of funny.
Is that right?
Not that he doesn't like it. He gets hits there, but of course the league average is much higher in the middle of the plate. So if you're going to be above league average, you got to hit for, I don't know, probably 360 or something on the middle of the plate balls.
David Freese cracking a long home run last inning. That one was estimated by Freese at nearly 450 feet. So he really cracked that one out to center. It's 415 here normally to the wall, and then hit it several rows back. Pirates were down 5 entering the 9th inning yesterday against Greg Holland, the all-star closer, and they brought the tying run to the plate. So why not chip away and see if they can make this interesting? Been that kind of team this year. A lot of late comebacks, though even in this ballpark, 10 runs, a very steep mountain, but keep the line moving. They have filled up the bases here. And Steve Foster going to try to talk things with Oberg.
I wonder if he'll lose his sunglasses. See him put them on top of his hat where Clint put his.
Well, Ryan Hannigan's not stealing.
He's
so
eyeballing them though. You see him moving the front there. You can see him now. That's what he's looking at. Boy, those look nice.
Look at how nice those are. All right, Josh Bell coming up. He's had a great series. He's driven in a run or more in every game of this series. Last night, just a bullet of a home run. On a night where Marquez hardly gave up anything. So 6 RBIs in the series. Chance to pick up 4 more. And the rookie has shown some patience at the plate too in this series. Not trying to be all wide-eyed and hit the ball 500 feet.
I think that some guys coming in here could get themselves into a pretty good slump. Start trying to pull the ball, hit home runs, try to take advantage.
Pirates have loaded the bases here with 2 outs. Harrison with a single. Frazier a pinch hit double. Freese working a walk. Jamming fastball at 97. That's how he starts it off.
He's wide open and straight up and down.
It changes though, right? You see him with different looks every week or so.
Definitely different look right there.
And looks and a 3rd strike.
Those guys find everything. Okay.
Lots of changes for the Buccos here in the bottom of the 7th, with the Rockies leading by 10. Trying to rest some of the regulars here in the last throws of this one.
36 games for Martinez overall. Did a nice job here on Friday night.
Yeah, picked up the final 2 1/3.
Yeah,
good scoreless ball.
Kept the bullpen, or at least the rest of the bullpen. There's 8 guys now. Gave them all the night off.
So Marte will swing over from left to center, and you just saw John Jason in the picture. He's now in left field. Josh Harrison goes from second to third. Adam Frazier stays in the ball game to play at second base. Chris Stewart will pick up for Cervelli. Give him the rest of the day off. There's Stu. So the Pirates with a new battery, and after this one they will recharge and head to San Francisco. So 2 quick outs for Martinez, and look at the lowdown. Clayton Kershaw leading today's game with right low back tightness. He had back problems last year, which limited him. And Steven Strasburg also leaving the game with an apparent injury. Not sure what just yet after 2 innings. So 2 first place clubs with their aces
hitting the showers early.
Yeah,
that'll stir up some trade talk.
He brought up a good point though too. Both teams with
Big
double-digit leads in their divisions right now. So maybe a little bit more conservative with those guys right now.
There won't be any panic to get them back in. But if it's anything serious with either one of them long term, then they will be looking for quality replacements.
Trade deadline is non-waiver.
Barrel. Check out the Barrel Hot list at barrel.com. Now the only way to buy a car. And by Levin's, the official furniture and mattress supplier to the Pittsburgh Pirates. For the best quality, service, and value, shop Levin's. Let's go Bucks!
And that's 17 for Todd Helton, longtime Rocky, best player in their franchise history. 25th season of Rockies baseball now. Cervelli out, as are many of the Pirates regulars, with the Rockies putting up a 7 spot in the 6th. And now they're taking some of their guys out. Blackman is out. Amarista stays in the game to play in center field. And Adam Ottavino takes the mound.
Pretty good numbers on the season. Put a batting average just 240. Yeah, Helton had some big shoes to fill here too when he came in. Galarraga.
Big shoes from a big cat.
Been such a great hitter.
And Osuna with his second hit today. And take a look at some of our Point Park social media. And from Dublin, Ireland, trying to make sure they get good Wi-Fi so they can watch the Pirates overseas. Glad to know that we got some Bucco fans all throughout the world. Trying to tune us in here this afternoon. Thanks for sending that. Hashtag Bucks Booth.
What time is it over there in Dublin right now? It's got to be getting a little on the late side, huh?
It's 5 o'clock somewhere. Chris Stewart batting for the first time. What do you got on your trusty? Oh, I thought you were looking at the time there.
Well, I went to, but then I saw that I had a text from one of my old buddies, Rich Donnelly.
Oh yeah, what's he up to?
A little story from the 2000 season. Says that Marcel Latchman, pitching coach at the time in Rocky, they ran out of pitching charts by June. So then he burnt all the rest of them and said, heck with it. That's what it's like to be a pitching coach here in beautiful Well, I guess this is not Mile High. I always still call this place Mile High because it is a mile high, but Coors Field.
It's a different world. And Chris Stewart, in his lone start of the second half, had 3 hits. Draws the walk there.
My wife was out in California for an extended time. Her father had gotten sick, and she was talking to somebody that she had run into that was from the Pittsburgh area, and it turns out that they were naming some places around Pittsburgh, and they had relatives, and so they said Steubenville. And my wife said, "Oh yeah, we know Steubenville. We know right where that's at." And my daughter-in-law is from Steubenville, and so immediately they said, "Well, then you must know Rich Donnelly." So if you know Steubenville, you know who Rich Donnelly is. Even in California, they know that.
John Jaso getting his first go of it at the plate. I wonder how many different pitching coaches the Rockies have had. I mean, you think about, we were quipping yesterday that to be a hitting coach here,
that's long-term job.
Last a generation.
Yeah, nobody's going to push you out of that. Pitching coach, very difficult.
As you walk through the lower depths of the ballpark here, they have signs on the wall that, almost like an award if a Rockies pitcher has posted a sub-4 earned run average. Oh, you had a 3.95 ERA. Here's a placard for you. Let's commemorate this achievement. So, I mean, that goes to show you through the years how they viewed things. And that's the first out here in the Pirates' 8th.
The hitting coaches have such success here that Jim Leyland took a hitting coach and made him a pitching coach to see if that would work. Milt May. That didn't work.
And Milt May, a catcher, so
a long-time hitting instructor.
I figure that might be part of the rationale there. But yeah, that's funny how that.
It wasn't really all that uncommon at one time for catchers to be pitching coaches. They're used to
Dave Duncan.
They're used to telling pitchers what to do when they were playing. So that happened. Everybody's kind of looking out at the field right now. We had a intruder.
Delay.
Had an intruder.
Joe West has seen them all, from his latest patron to Morgana and everyone in between.
Where's Rich Donnelly when you need him? He knows what to do with intruders on the field.
What happened there? I don't know. No, that's for off there.
Well,
tell us between innings.
We'll go into another.
Right.
It's rain delay talk.
Okay. Well, all's well that ends well. Just another of the hashtag Bob Walk stories.
I already told that one this year.
I must have not been on with you.
No, I wasn't. I know where I was. We were in Phoenix when I told that story. I know that because I spent part of batting practice down in the bullpen that day. And that's where the intruder story began.
Oh, I see. Happens from time to time, but there are stiff penalties for that. So did Rich Donnelly hog tie a guy or something? Or?
Yeah, he hog tied him.
Oh yeah. Yeah, once you're out there, you're free game. I referenced Morgana, and that's for the older set, but yeah, she was nicknamed the Kissing Bandit. She would famously make her way to the field, and usually whoever the newer hotshot player was coming out of the scene, she'd plant one on the player. She'd show up everywhere.
Usually pretty close to some horse she was headlining later on.
Yeah, they remember Morgana. Very bouncy. That one bounces in and out of the seats. Yeah, someone will get a souvenir out of that. Yeah, all right. Oh, take two. Wait a minute. The kid's not going to get that? Down on strikes. Ottavino so far putting up a 0. Not too many guys, especially pitchers, wear that number.
I'm trying to think. Oliver Perez maybe. Or at one time somewhere. I don't know. That would be the only.
For the letter O in his first name.
I don't know why I think that. I could be totally wrong, but
he did not.
Did not. Okay. That'd be my only guess, pitcher wise.
Yeah, I mean that's why he wears it, for the O.
Yeah.
First and last letter in his name.
He should wear double O.
Like Rick White. It looks bigger, right? You know, pitchers would rarely wear a single digit. I can't think of hardly any for about 3-4 decades, but now it's become kind of an in thing again. See some of the pitchers wearing them.
hard to get a single digit.
A lot of them are retired.
Yeah, they're getting a very rare.
The Yankees don't have any available.
And even when they weren't retired, for some young guy to show up and get a single digit, you better be a hot shot.
Yeah.
You're not sniffing a single digit number. You're going to be somebody that they know is going to be around for a while.
And there used to be a stigma too, right? If you had a large or a high number, you know.
Oh yeah.
You wanted a lower number.
Yeah, anything, anything in the
up, right?
mid 50s and up, you were like, well, I don't know. This.
I feel like you're a non-roster invitee or something, right?
Well, that's the reason for it, because the non-roster invitees to spring training, they're usually 60-something, 70-something. So that's why you didn't see those numbers much.
Will this drop in?
Yes, it will.
Wow. That's Coors Field.
That could not have been higher.
Marte, who has hit well throughout his career, 500 lifetime now, picks up a run batted in. Stewart got all the way to third on that ball from first. And if it weren't for his earlier triple that landed him on the disabled list, he might have been able to score on that. So Osuna is in. And with Ottavino too, he grew up a Yankees fan, so wearing pinstripes certainly fun for him. But he actually went to the first game ever played by the Rockies. He started off on the road in New York against the Mets, and was there as a 7-year-old. And who had ever thought that he's going to pitch for this team in the first ever game? He recalled Bobby Bonilla, who had just signed with the Mets, hitting a home run off of David Need, and that was their big pitcher, the Rockies' big pitcher at that time. So Stewart at third now. Marte at first.
Bobby Bonilla, that would have been his first game with the Mets, wouldn't it?
Yeah, 93.
That was a year 92 was.
92, then 93.
No, he was with the Mets in 92.
Yeah. 93 is the year of the expansion.
So it would have been his second year with the Metropolitans.
Who still pay him. So a run in, looking for some more here. Junior Ortiz wore 0, didn't he?
Yes, he did.
For the O in his name?
Didn't start out with it. He changed it to 0. I can't remember now. Somebody wanted his number or something, and he said he would do it if he could get 0, and they gave him 0. Does it say what his number was before 0? 26, yeah. Neil Heaton, I think, came and took 26. And so that's when Junior went to 0.
The left-hander. How did Jay Hay hit that? And he gets a base hit out of it.
How about the last 2 knocks? A mile-high pop fly, and now this one. Definitely laughing about it.
Very strange and fun. Stewart stays put.
Not too many times you get a hit with a man at third and don't get an RBI.
Yeah. Had a little spin on it. Look like all those billiards videos.
Massey shot.
Yeah. Yeah, that is some smart hitting. He looks across the diamond at Stewart on that. Frazier, first pitch double, his only time up. That one will twist foul. Pirates loaded the bases with 2 outs in the 7th inning, did not score. They had played at 1 here in this inning and have made Ottavino throw. His next one will be his 30th pitch. Out to Desmond. Let's get a run. 12-3 Colorado. UPMC scoreboard will begin the bottom of the 8th. And the Pirates' western swing shifts to San Francisco tomorrow. The Pirates open up a 3-game series against the Giants. Garrett Cole gets a start against longtime Giant Matt Cain. Our coverage on AT&T Sportsnet begins at 9:30 with Pirates pregame presented by WB Mason. Well, unless the score drastically changes, this will be the first time Pirates have lost a series in quite some time. They haven't even lost back-to-back games since the beginning of this month, the 2nd and 3rd. So
we got 2 series coming up that you're looking at thinking that want to win those 2. San Francisco, which won't be, even though they're having a bad year, we found out earlier they are still a very dangerous team. And then go down the coast to San Diego and that beautiful ballpark. But the ballparks are going to on this road trip as far as pretty picturesque. This place is nice. Of course, San Francisco is one of the all-time best, sitting right there on the bay. And Petco Park in San Diego, I think, is a little underrated. People don't realize what a nice park that is.
Yeah, they really revitalized that Gaslamp Quarter down there, neighboring areas. Not quite on the water at Petco, but some views of some new condos. But it's very clean, a very nice area, an area to go walk around in, have something to eat. Marinas gets the first out, and what do you got, Robbie?
Well, we're not going to see Felipe Rivero in the game this afternoon against Colorado, but a pretty interesting story took place inside the Pirates clubhouse here in Denver, Colorado, which leads to a tweet that Felipe Rivero did send out, and it's a picture of his name tag on his locker, and he said, I think something's wrong in here. The name tag on his locker says Phillip Rivers. Phillip Rivers is the longtime San Diego, now Los Angeles Chargers quarterback, and Felipe Rivera did not know who Phillip Rivers is. And as the story goes, when he came to the Washington Nationals, Max Scherzer originally called him Phillip Rivers. And Felipe is like, why are you calling me Phillip Rivers? And who is this guy? So he started to look him up and started to have a good time with it. So Felipe decided to do a little locker modification to say Phillip Rivers, and his stallmate is Max Moroff, so he decided to have a little fun with him as well, took off part of the X, so Moroff's name tag read May Moroff for the entire weekend. So a little bit of hijinks going on in the clubhouse, guys.
Oh, that's funny, Robbie. Yeah, I think it'd be an interesting discussion. Who's got a better arm, right? The NFL quarterback or the Pirates closer? I think Chargers fans would probably tell you Rivero, as Rivers has been a good quarterback, but of course you know how fans are. They're always frustrated unless you win it all.
Well, he's got a new set of fans now there in Los Angeles. I guess they're not in. Are they actually in Los Angeles already? Are they? How does that work?
I think they're going to be in Carson.
The stadium has not been built yet.
Yeah, to start off with, if I read correctly. I'm not up on my NFL relocation news just yet.
Surprises me that you're not on top.
I haven't done a mock relocation draft in a while. Baseball, they don't move. Expos moved to Washington before the 05 season. Prior to that, the Washington Senators moved to Texas before the 72 season. I mean, you just don't see movement with the baseball teams like you do with in the other sports. Look at the lowdown scores going on. Arenado strikes out. Martinez, I'll tell you what, 5 up, 5 down, and I know it's a one-sided point in the game, but he has pitched pretty darn well for the Pirates in generally mop up or lower leverage, as they say these days, situations.
Well, you have to have somebody on the team that you can throw out there for a couple innings, and that is kind of fallen to Martinez right now. That's his role, and it changes.
He might ascend.
Yeah.
The way he's pitching. His ERA is under 3 since joining the Pirates.
Bullpen's like a lava lamp.
That's a great way of putting it.
Going up and down, you see the bubbles.
Yeah. Some rise to the top.
They stay there for a while.
Yeah. And if your bubble gets too big, and that's that. You sink back down again. Activity in the Rockies bullpen. Looks like Mike Dunn, I believe. Maybe the Rockies are trying to send a message to the Pirates. They hope they're not. Still 3 outs to go. Martinez has owned one of the best sliders in terms of what guys hit off of that slider throughout baseball this year. And coming into today, they hit just .089, only 4 hits given up off the slider and 45 at bats.
Something that I really like that he has, one of his weapons, is he'll throw a fastball at times that has that real hard little tail finish to it. And if he can command that and throw it to where he wants to, that would be a great weapon for him. I just don't know if he has the command of that pitch. When I do see it, it's usually a foot inside to a right-hander.
And that has been why he's bounced around. He's going to be turning 29 next month.
But that pitch, like to a left-hander, to start inside and have it run back and catch the inside corner.
Sometimes it takes guys a little while.
That was it right there.
Mark Reynolds is homered for the 2nd time today.
That was the exact pitch I was talking about, and he just doesn't have the command of it. That was supposed to be away, and it just ran right back toward the middle of the plate and obviously the middle of the bat.
22 home runs for Mark Reynolds, 3-hit day. An unlucky number 13 today for Clint Hurdle.
Watch, see where this location was supposed to be, and it just started running right back middle of the plate.
Yeah, that's the thing that's keeping Martinez maybe from being the guy that pitches with a lead more often than not. He's throwing that changeup more now that he's joined the Pirates, but command. But he's even with that home run, has pitched pretty well. And has eyes, and Desmond finally gets his first hit today. Every Rockies position player had a hit until now with Desmond in his 5th try. Pirates enjoying that kind of walloping on Friday night in their 13-5 win, and the Rockies returning serve here in the finale. Well, the inning ends there. Rockies pick up one more. Ninth inning coming up, and want to update you on the You Score as the Buck Score promotion. $19 off so far. What does that mean? Well, for the upcoming homestand August 1st through the 8th, because the Pirates have scored 19 runs so far here in this series, they got one more inning, that you get $19 off any of the tickets in the baseline box, outfield box, the corner box, and the bleachers for the homestand coming up again Tuesday August 1st through Tuesday August 8th. You can start purchasing tickets 30 minutes following the end of the game today at pirates.com/howmanyruns. Use the promotion code, promo code SCORE, and it's as long as supplies last. And then if you can't do it online, don't worry about it. You can go to the box office when it opens tomorrow at the ballpark, if you so choose.
Mike Dunn coming in to face Martinez,
who doubled his last plate appearance on Friday when the Pirates had a one-sided lead in their favor.
It was his first major league hit.
Pirates are also out of bench players anyway. No chance for a hitting streak.
Yeah, I snapped it. One game.
Josh Bell has driven in a run in each game of this series. RBI single back in the 4th. 6 RBIs over the weekend for Bell. 17 in July. Josh Harrison with a 3-hit day. One of his hits went about 10 feet. The other one went about 410 feet.
Get both kinds here, Coors Field.
Let's take another $1 off, huh? Those tickets. Bell homered yesterday. And underneath that one. Boy, that was up there a while. It's a big man hitting a big fly. $40,000 plus here today. Many have decided to make their way. Rockies are going to win their first series against the Pirates in 3 years. Pirates have not lost consecutive games since July 2nd and 3rd. They've been on quite a run. And the Rockies, a good ball club in playoff position right now. Brewers have lost today. Cubs will play later on tonight. So the Pirates will stay 3 games back of first. Osuna 2 out of 4. And that'll do it. The Rockies take 2 out of 3 and return the favor after the Pirates' one-sided win in the opener.
Well, you can't just stay on a run like they had going forever. There's going to be a bump in the road occasionally, and this bump turned out to be a large mountain here in the Rockies. But move on to Frisco, and the focus will be on taking 2 out of 3 there.
Kyle Freeland.
This kind of stuff happens here in Colorado. You get blown out occasionally.
Yeah.
They just got blown right out of the water today.
And Freeland pretty good today. Arenado always good, and the Rockies take 2 out of 3 here at Coors. And now let's send it out to Dan and Teague.